Hi, Jeff Munn, Creating Extraordinary Futures, and this week I want to talk about something that I've been seeing a lot of lately, and that is the idea that we should all be working as hard as we can to crush our goals, or that we should hire help, hire a coach, hire some kind of expert to help us crush our goals. And I don't care if you crush your goals. In fact, in some ways, I'd rather you wouldn't, because every time you crush your goals, what appears on the other side of that is a bigger goal. I've never seen anyone achieve any level of deep or long-lasting satisfaction or happiness or contentment or feeling, alive or on purpose by crushing their goals. And I think the question that we should be looking at is, well, why is that? And my theory is that when we're in goal-crushing mode, we are focused. It's almost like we're in fight or flight mode. We're in maybe a slightly lower version of that, but the idea that we need to be working hard and being productive and being efficient and doing these things 24/7, it puts us in this state of mind where we are aware and operating from the perspective that we are in danger, that someone is chasing us and that we better run faster, or whatever that thing is that's chasing us. And it might be just our own gnawing sense of inadequacy. If we don't keep going, that thing is going to catch us. And if instead we can slow down even a little, if we can get out of that goal-oriented fight or flight mode, then the left hemisphere of the brain kicks in, the one that is holistic, the one that sees patterns, the one that sees how everything fits together, the one that feels emotional connection, the one that feels love. And when we're able to do that just a little bit, we can have these little ahas. Sometimes they're very little, like, oh, when I stopped doing that, I could finally see that I really didn't need to do that, or that I could have brought someone else in to do that. That could be an area of expertise. That could be a particular goal that we have for our business, or what we have for our production of money or security, or all of these things that when you look at them really closely are actually illusory. And so there are all these rules, right, that we begin to notice, that we begin to have some kind of conscious agency about whether we believe them or whether we follow them. And then we begin to notice that there is something in us that's actually creating that experience. And that creator that is in you, that is in me, can't possibly not be enough, because it's literally creating the whole thing. And when you see that you've always been more than enough, when you've always been the person behind the curtain, then you might choose to create differently. You might create exactly the same thing that you wanted to create, but you'll do it with a lightness and a joy and an ease that you didn't think was possible before, because it's kind of like, it's the creation game is a game. That's what we're here for. We're here to create. We're made to create. Do you want to do that from a place of angst and stress and pressure and feeling like you're running through the woods with a bear chasing you? Or do you want to do it from a place of joy and ease and love and connection, and knowing that whether you meet your goal or not, whether you crush your goal or not, you're actually okay? So I work with people who routinely crush their goals, and they come to me not because they want help with crushing their goals. They come to me wanting help because they are exhausted and overwhelmed. They're not happy despite having crushed their goals. And they wonder, just like I did when I saw this a few years ago now, what did I get wrong? And I'm convinced that what people get wrong is this idea that fundamentally there's something lacking in us and that something outside of us can fix that. So I'd love for you to look at that. And if you want to have a conversation or write a comment, reach out to me, read my posts. This is what I write about. This is what I point to. I believe that we can create the working world, the corporate world, differently. We can do all the good stuff and do it from this place of wholeness and meaning and purpose and joy and, yes, love. And if you'd like to be part of that conversation, I would love to talk with you. Take care, and I'll see you next time.